Yo, what is up guys, Jonny here. In today's video we're gonna check out some Tony Hawk special tricks that we'll probably never see in real life. We've been doing a lot of special tricks over the year, but this one is about the undoables. I've been going through the special tricks of all Tony Hawk games, way more than I'm holding in my hands, and I've been picking 10 tricks that are almost impossible. Now there are some that are obviously impossible, like we cannot use the force to grab our board unless... Nah, we gotta stick to what's possible, we gotta stick to the laws of physics. That's why we're unfortunately will never see a tail slide backflip. Moonwalk 5-0s, trust me guys, if you've ever done a 5-0, you know, like that. It's not possible, and any other kind of crazy stuff. But in this video, we want to point out tricks that are nearly impossible. Long story short, just to make it clear, this video is about Tony Hawk special tricks that are almost impossible and we'll probably never see in real life, unless somebody is crazy and mentally ill enough to try and actually learn them, which in some cases could take years. And here we go, brace yourself, fasten your seatbelt. Trick number 1, the HT sweeper. It is a stall trick, therefore in the game we need a quarter pipe, and you kind of just shoot the board up in front of you and catch it with the teeth. Well, you might could think that is possible, but we have to keep in mind skateboards have some sort of weight. What's the average weight of skateboards? I don't know. So if you push it too hard, you can easily smash out your teeth and you'll have to stop trying. And if not, if it's all gonna work out and you actually catch it with your teeth, it hurts. Like we went to the field and tested it. That hurts. Wrapped it for maybe like half a second and never want to do it again. The teeth sweeper, busted, denied, dismissed, undoable. Let's continue with the rusty manual slide. Trick name right here is a little misleading. It's more like a primo slide, and if you have a closer look at it, we can tell it's a varial heel flip in and started Rolo. And since I spent a decent part of my life landing into primo stalls and doing primo slides, I dare to call myself a primo expert. Now it's getting interesting. If you're gonna take away the slide part of the trick, it's totally possible. I mean, of course, varial heel flips to primo stalls, that is kind of tough, but just this part of the trick alone looks amazing in real life. I love to do these kind of tricks, I really do. Now, as soon as we get this primo position, we can just do the Rolo, and that way we're just gonna change our primo stance to rail side. Now, if there's someone who could have done the trick, it is none other than Rodney Moon, and he almost did the rusty manual slide, but instead of varial heel flipping in, he just did a kickflip. We also put up with this challenge from my channel, we completed it, and actually just thinking about varial heel flipping in could give me nightmares. That must be so many tries. And I don't know if this little detail is worth the effort. So another trick that we're most likely never gonna see. Let's continue with an awesome idea of a trick, an awesome combination, a crooked to dark slide. Now in the game we can see a crook half back heel to backside dark slide, kind of like a backlip dark slide. We've also been doing a ton of different dark slide variations, and that one must be super tough. And I truly think there's people capable of doing that on this planet. Lulin at the peak of his career though, could totally see him doing that. But once again, we gotta contemplate, is it worth the effort spending thousands of tries on that one just to recreate it? That trick would be a true blessing to see. Okay, Remo slide. Reminiscing, we done a video on that one 2 years ago. We kind of landed the trick, but I consciously left away a little detail. So in the game, we have this kind of primo power slide. He goes to fakie and big spins out. Now back then, we did just the same thing, but instead of fakie big spin out, we just did a fakie 180 out. And just the easy version of the trick is always a tough battle. Like I actually never seen anyone else than me doing this kind of kickflip into a primo power slide to fakie. And big spin out of that, you might gotta start a petition on the internet with like 100,000 signs, and I might gotta try. And it will probably be the battle of my life. At least we almost kind of saw it in real life. Now the next trick is probably the most doable trick on this list, the 540 tail whip. We see a Popshot Tailgrab, kind of late 360 hand shove. I think there's actually a high chance that somebody on this planet has done this trick. If you look it up on YouTube though, we are not gonna find any proper results. And to be honest, I also think I could possibly do it because I love Popshot Tailgrab hand shoves. And probably with some more airtime, and if you throw the board a little harder, possible. Therefore, I would have to find the perfect spot though. If you know somebody who's done it, please show us the footage. Really want to see it. On this list, I also had the handstand tray flip, but I texted Killian Martin to be sure. And he said he actually seen it stationary, and I totally believe him, would also die to see that footage. But that's not the next trick. Instead, we're gonna talk of some other circus maneuver. Trick name, kind of misleading on that one. Again, it's actually a one-wheel, one-footed noseman. Kind of a shame, because let me tell you this, if you want to do a one-wheel noseman, it's possible. You just gotta tighten your truck, the tightest ever, and balance a nose manual in a real strange way, and it's gonna work out. I got the evidence right here. Took me more than a minute to figure it out. But now if we gotta add a 1 foot on top of that, like that is impossible. Like one-footed nosemanis are also super difficult, but ollieing into like a one-wheeled, one-footed nosemani, no. Unless you're gonna work on it for, let's say, 10 years. All right, we get another one, the Big Hitter 2. That's a strange name for an even more strange trick. It tastes like 2-foot switch and nose grab. Now, I actually gave that trick a few goes to see like how it feels and everything. I know landed like the most sloppiest version of it ever. That means it kind of gotta be possible, but doing that trick proper like this, displayed in the game, like I think it's gonna take forever. Almost made it to the end. It is time for our top 3. Now the next trick, I don't think it is physically possible. Honestly, I think I'm never gonna see the following trick. Yeah, what a long trick name. The backside crooked grind, big flip to switch front crooked grind. Name itself is already something to be scared of. This trick has also been evolving in the game. Like in Tony Hawk Pro Skaters 3, we got a big spin instead of a big flip. And even just a big spin, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So let me try to tell you why. When you do a crooked big spin out, you kind of push yourself away from the ledge. In order to land a special trick though, we would have to stay at the same spot to lock back into that switch front crook. I don't think that even the most skilled skaters can make that happen. Just gotta take another example. Here's an example with an ollie frontside flip. We clearly see how I push myself away from the ledge. Alright, trick number 2, the silver medal goes to the endless kickflip. Now the endless kickflip is basically a kickflip, late flip, depending on how long you can remain to be in the air. For this video I've done a kickflip, late flip on flat. But kickflip, late flips going back to back with front and back foot is like just impossible. Now it's time for the Grundy finale, a trick that I really want to see in real life one day. The infamous 1.5 casper flip to tray flip. Let's try to break this apart. What does this trick consist of? Double kickflip into casper. Just to stall that trick on a bank is a challenge already. It feels awesome once you land it perfect, but of course, like this is just the first part of the trick, and all of this is supposed to happen in the air. Now we got a tray flip out. Doing this tray flip, or like 1.5 tray flip, primo! Would have been so stoked if I landed that. Just doing that alone the sloppy way on flat is a thing already. And to stall a casper, simple half flip in the air is nearly impossible. Never seen it, but now in the game, all of this happens at once. And I landed a lot of flip tricks. I know a lot about flip tricks, and I know that I'm never ever gonna try to land that one. The only time that I've seen this late casper tray flip thing, but not 1.5 flip in, just shove it in, was Chris Haslam with his dream trick. Other than that, I don't know. But who knows, if skateboarding is gonna keep evolving like this, one day there might be other person that could possibly do it. I would love to see it, but I expect to never see it. And that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you agree with me on all of these tricks. If you don't, let me know in the comment section. If I forgot about a specific trick, let me also know. Don't forget to subscribe, because there are still a lot of special tricks that I actually want to battle. And if you want to support me, my latest promo right here, my signature skate pants right here, the Geiger Chino pants, most comfortable skate pant on the planet. And if you want to support me on Patreon, you can also do this, link in the description. Thank you so much, have a great day skating, and hopefully see you soon back on this channel.